I am Jacques Slade, and these are your top stories of the day from Reebok, Jordan, and Adidas. This is Today in Sneaks. First, let's start with Reebok Classics. They have been collaborating with a ton of people over the last few months, and the Reebok Pump has been the prime suspect. Not that that is a bad thing, I actually like that shoe. Today, the Hundreds released official photos of their collaboration with the brand, and they actually have two pairs releasing. The black and blue pair stands out the most, but the green, orange, and pink pair is pretty nice as well. Look for both pairs to release exclusively at the Hundreds flagship store and their online shop on November 28th. The big three are on a roll today, and Adidas has two bits of news that you should know. First, the Adidas My ZX Flux app will now let you buy pairs and design them on iOS and Android. I've seen some pretty crazy stuff on Instagram, so you should definitely check that out. I've been thinking about these, and I think I'm actually going to create myself a pair. I don't know yet. Second bit of news comes courtesy of Blackscale and their collab with the ZX 7000 and the Forum High. I actually like the Forum High out of the two, but either way, they are both releasing at select Adidas Consortium locations on November 22nd. Finally, Jordan Brand officially reveals the Air Jordan 13 Gray Toe, or Cement Gray. Nike actually calls it Cement Gray, but the blogs are calling it Gray Toe. I'm not sure which name to actually call it. I call it Cement Gray on Kustoo.com, so I guess I'll stick with that. As for the rest of the shoe, well, that's not the toe. Jordan uses white leather on the quilted panels and red over the midsole and parts of the heel. If you look closely, though, there's also some black that's on the outsole, and you can barely see it, but I think it adds a little bit of character to the overall design. You can look for these to release on Saturday for $185. As for the question of the video, well, I was talking to a buddy of mine about the number of colorways of shoes that brands are dropping, and he said that he actually wanted brands to release fewer colorways. He thought they were dropping too many. Let me know what you think down in the comments. Personally, I think I would like to have less, but still have the option to use Nike ID if I wanted to create some different colors. As for what I'm rocking today, I'm actually mixing up brands, which isn't a bad idea. Under Armour actually sent me these clothes that I have on today. It's part of the Bruce Lee Roots of Fight collection, which I really like. They sent me the crew neck, and they also have these sweats. And the timing was perfect just because it's really getting kind of chilly here in LA, and it's perfect kind of loungewear. I don't have any UA kicks that actually match this, so I brought and wore the, well, I didn't buy, but I wore these, which is the Adidas J-Wall 1. They actually work pretty well with the outfit, and so I rock those. Well, that is going to do it for the show today. If you haven't already, make sure you like, favorite, and subscribe. That way you know whenever something awesome is happening right here on this channel. I am your host, Jacques Slade. This is Today in Sneaks, and as always, I appreciate you. All right, guys, I'll see you soon. Peace. That as gospel. Next up is the cushioning. Now, there's been a big story about the hexagonal cushioning in the LeBron 12, how they have zoom in the forefoot and zoom in the heel and zoom in the forefoot, and that it's separated into these pods based on the pressure mapping of LeBron's foot.